Hi, it's Sean Bissell with Kirkland SEO coming to you today with a really great video that I think you're going to get a lot of value out of. And it's about the 5 most common mistakes that SEO companies make. And when you avoid these mistakes and you do this the right way, then you can end up at the very top of Google for a really good term and get quite a bit of visitors, which can be extremely profitable to you. So let's get started. What's the number 1 mistake on our list of 5 today that SEO companies do mistakenly is keyword research. What is keyword research? Really quickly, keyword research is determining what you want to show up for when someone types something into Google. So let's say that you need a pipe fixed within your kitchen. So you go to Google and you type in plumbers in Seattle. Well, plumbers in Seattle is a keyword. So if you type in plumbers in Seattle and your site shows up within Google, then that means that you're ranked for that term. Now, there's good keywords to get and there's not so good keywords to get. Many times, companies target the wrong types of keywords. They target a keyword that might be easy to get you to the top of the search engines for, but they may not be getting you the type of visitors to your website that you want. And there might not actually be that many people searching for a term or a keyword. So if you were to optimize your site for plumbers in Seattle, Washington, or best plumber in Seattle, people may not be typing in that as much as just plumbers in Seattle. And it really makes a difference on what you target. You could be getting a flood of traffic or you could be getting no traffic at all. So you really have to make sure that you're doing that right. Which brings us to number 2. And that is analyze the competition. Many SEO companies really don't look at how many competing pages there are within Google and then assess really how many searches are there a day versus how easy is it going to be to get you ranked within Google and how fast can you get there statistically. And that's very important because you could be targeting a very good keyword that has a lot of searches and a lot of people typing it in, but it could be almost impossible to get you ranked due to the amount of people who are there within Google and who already have a really good position and foothold there. So you need to make sure to balance the amount of visitors with a good keyword and the feasibility that you're actually going to be able to get up to the top of Google within a reasonable amount of time and get a good return on investment. So that's number 2. Many companies don't really do that. They don't research the competition enough. Number 3 is actually building links back to your site. That is very important and not many SEO companies do this. And if they're doing it, they're not doing it the right way oftentimes. Now, links are very important for Google because the more links from other sites that are going back to your site, the more Google looks at this and says, your site must be important if all these other sites are linking to it. So if you're not getting the links, actually Google won't really consider your site to be very important. And even if you target the right keyword and do all the on-page search engine optimization, optimizing your site for the keyword, etc., those days are kind of gone. You can't really do that any longer. You need the links. And that's number 3. If your company is not building links for you, then there's a problem. Number 4 is building links with the right anchor text. Now, anchor text isn't kind of a complicated term, but it's a really simple thing. It really is just anything that shows up on a web page that has a blue underline underneath it, and you click on it and it'll bring you to a page. The words that are basically on top of the underline are called the anchor text. It's what's anchored to that link. So if you see a site that says here's where you can find the best plumbers in Seattle, and plumbers in Seattle is the thing that's underlined. That's the anchor text. So if you get enough of those coming back with links that are all plumbers in Seattle, 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 then Google says, wow, they must be very important for that specific phrase. So if you type in plumbers in Seattle, your site is more likely to show up for that term. That's very important. If they're not doing that for you, you could be having a problem. Number 5 is, are they building quality links, and are they getting the links that actually matter? Now, quality is very important. If you're not getting authority sites that Google views as being important and that they actually trust, then you may be not getting any real power from those links that you're getting. If Google doesn't like a site or doesn't view them as important, then you could be either damaging your site if you do too many of these, or you could be just wasting your time. So you really need to find out if basically you're getting the right keyword that has enough searches, that's feasible, that can actually get you to the top because there's not an extreme amount of competition. And also you need to be building links that have the right anchor text and that are coming from quality, trusted sources. So that is the number 5 of the top things that most SEO companies are not doing that they really, really need to be doing. And they're basically, if you understand this and you look for a company that is doing this for you, then you're going to be leaps and bounds ahead of your competition, and you're really going to dominate the search results, because these are things that not everyone understands, and once you do understand them, then you can start moving up very quickly. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I really hope that you have a great day. If you would like to contact us, just go to the top of this website, click on the contact form, or fill out basically one of our contact forms, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you very much, and again, have a great day.